what's the beat? What's the gaga? It's One Shady Tree here, and I'm here to review RuPaul's Season 6, Episode 3. So let's get right into it. But girl, are you not living for this beret hunting? Giving you kids Fall in Paris 2014? Or is it... whatever. AKA, I just found this in my closet because he just got back from the gym and he doesn't have his hair cut and he looks unkept right now. But anyway, so let's get right into it. So, the girls come back after the elimination, and you know, I live for basically anything Gia Gunn says. When Bianca Del Rio was like, "Girl, what are you doing? You know, did you just step out of a music video or whatever?" she said, and she's like, "Girl, I'm filling my oats. Let me fill my oats." And I'm mopping that, Gia. I am filling my oats with this dingy beret that I have on my head. But whatever, don't read me. Anyway, so I live for living or filling my oats. I am snatching that and I'm taking it and using it for my own, Miss Boom Boom Gun. Oh, speaking of Boom Boom Gun, Gia, Miss Bianca Del Rio got that ass in check. She got you in check, okay? And I live for Bianca this whole episode, but we're gonna get more into that. Gia was, you know, being her shady self, which I appreciate because I could be a little shady too. But Bianca was like, "Girl, you know, there's some other queens, aka me, that know how to throw it as well as catch it. KK. So get it right. Get it tight. Get it right, honey. Because she's not the one." Bianca, special side note to you, Bianca. Bianca, read me, please. Like, I consider you as my drag mother. I know it was Mother or Vivacious, but Vivacious ain't with us no more. So Bianca Del Rio, you are now my unofficial drag mother in my head. So let's make that happen, honey. Hashtag clownfish. Hashtag Team Bianca. Hashtag Team Rita. So the girls have the mini challenge of, I know I'm moving on, but the girls have the mini challenge of lip syncing. It's like two halves, and like one queen is the, you know, the legs. Hashtag Laganja Estranja, these legs are everything. And then the other half is, you know, the body. You guys saw that episode. I'm just reviewing it. I honestly thought Laganja and Courtney should have won because Courtney was ready for the runway, honey. She had the hair, she had the hat, she had the dress, she was everything. And Laganja's legs were hashtag everything. So work out, House of Edwards, work out, House of Laganja Estranja. I thought they should have won, but it was nice to see Milk and Adore, I'm just saying. So moving on from that, they do a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know. Somebody got red, somebody was doing something. Oh, Bianca and Trinity got into it because Trinity was saying that she wants to have her own show and she wants to be Beyonce. And Bianca was just, you know, in her own way saying that, girl, Beyonce is just pretty. Anybody can, you know, paint like her and paint like Dionne Warwick and paint like all these, you know, black, well-known, you know, superstars that a lot of the drag likes to impersonate. But to be her is really hard. You can dance like her, you can, and if you don't look like her, then you know, what's the point? You're not gonna be successful. And that's no shade. That's no shade, honestly, Trinity, because you saying the truth. You do not look like Beyonce. You can paint like her, you can have the hair like her, you can have the dance move like her, but you do not look like her. No shade, TKB, because you know I love you. But Bianca was right. Bianca was, the way Bianca's comedy and personality is that everything she really says is the truth, honestly. It's just an exaggerated well, it's not even exaggerated, but it's exaggerated how she presents the truth. But for the most part, honestly, Bianca Del Rio, everything she says, like, well, that's true. A joke really isn't a joke unless it's funny or it's true or both. And when it comes to Bianca, it's both. So shout out to you, Bianca. You are my queen. Team Bianca. Bianca for the win. Sorry, Milk. Sorry, TKB. So the runway challenge was. I'm missing the most important. So the main challenge this week was Scream Queens. They did a video, not a video, but a movie. Team Milk was in the 60s, and it was called Drag Race Me to Hell, and Team Adore was the 80s. Team Milk, y'all know y'all killed it. Everything. Yeah. It was really good. I really enjoyed Bianca Del Rio and Courtney Axe. Their scene was everything. They just breezed through it. Darian Lake, you deserve to win. That hair was amazing. And then Jocelyn Fox, you were really funny. You're so cute, and I love and adore you. And I just want to pinch your cheeks, and I'm not talking about the ones on your face, honey. But you guys did an awesome job, as you know you did, and as everyone know you did. And then there was Team Adore, where they had the 80s or Drag Race Me to Hell, the sequel. And Ben de la Creme did her own thing. She was, on the wrong team, I think. She was amazing. She's an actress, of course. Vivacious, I think it had something to do with the editing, and I'm not trying to blame the editing, but I am. It was a long pause, and then she said her line, and that was it. Gia, when the girl from Crown of Thorns or whatever, that show, she was like, "Oh, you have the Cali girl down pat," and little does she know that Gia Gunn talks like that all the time. So I'm just like, girl, whatever. And there ain't really nothing to say about them. They sucked. Laganja did really good. She did good, I think. April Carry-On as the Butch. I didn't agree that Adore casted her as Butch. She should have did Vivacious and April should have switched roles. And honestly, I think that's why they were in the bottom this week, because of the casting, honestly. Well, I can't blame the casting because they should have brought it anyway, but still, it should have been the other way around. So the main stage was everything. I got my life, and that more abundantly, honey. Boots, bangles, and bags to the floor, honey. It was the best drag, and it was just everything. TKB, I live for that. You, ma'am, Trinity, that dress was everything. Face painted to the blood of the Lamb. That hair snatched for the gods. And Olympus, honey. That dress was... that color, baby, you did that. April Carry-On. That umbrella was everything. I love the theme. It was just everything. Bianca, everything. I love what you had on. I'm glad to see that Courtney pulled out that it's still, I think it could still be more grandeur and more oomph and more over the top and more draggy in my opinion, but it was cute. Milk, I appreciated the look. I don't think that she should have pulled it out. I don't know, I think she should have did something more safer. And I know that sounds silly, but the reason why I say that is because it's like, girl, you just a stunt queen. Last week you had a mustache on. This week you had a Pinocchio nose on. What's next week? You gonna have giant Dumbo ears? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Milk. I appreciate it. It was cute, you know, although the bottom half was the same as your entrance, you know, look, but whatever. I'm still Team Milk. Who else was there? Vivacious, she had on the cones. We're gonna get into that in a second because I kind of got into my feelings. April Carrion, Vivacious, Gia Gunn, she had on like a ninja suit with a headpiece. It wasn't all that, but I like the headpiece. It was cute. Jocelyn Fox had on like this disco boogie gold dress. It was cute, but I don't think it was your best drag. If it was supposed to be your best drag, then girl, bye, trees. But going back to Vivacious, she had on the cones, and the thing that got me in my feelings is because Santino Rice didn't understand it, and it was just, he was reading her because he didn't understand it. And I'm like, girl, how are you gonna read her and say it's dated? Although it is Vivacious, but it's just the way you said it. Michelle Visage, even though she didn't like it, she was like, I appreciate this because this is what I grew up with. You know, me and Real, we grew up with, you know, around this, and I appreciate it, but girl, you know, modernize it or whatever she had to say. But Santino Rice just pissed me off. I was so mad because honestly, at first, I didn't get Vivacious look. I'm like, girl, that makeup is wonky, you know, all this, whatever, but it's like until you do your research, until you get the time, until you take the time to really do your homework. And Vivacious, that exit speech was everything because she said, I am staying true to my legacy, or I'm paraphrasing, but she said, I'm staying true to myself. Although she's staying true to herself, yeah, you have to compromise and all that, but what she said, she was like, you know, stand firm in your word while you're walking in your talk, while you're doing what you're doing. Basically is what I got, and I respect her so much. So Vivacious, Miss Thing, you will forever have a place in my heart. Yes, mother, I still want to meet you one day. Come to Detroit, girl, and let's have a kiki and maybe a kai. Well, I don't do drag, but whatever. But yeah, the main stage was everything. The lip sync was everything also. April Carrion was playing no games, honey. She stripped down into that bra and panties, and she did that. April, you did that. They both did it, but it was just, April was playing no games. And Vivacious, you didn't know all the words. I clocked that, girl. I spooked you. But it was still, you still, you know, did your thing, honey. And you are staying true to your name, you staying true to your character. And Vivacious, honestly, like, I know I already said my spiel, but Vivacious, you are everything, mother. No one has been like you on RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't think there will be another one of you. You know, the old school club kid, Paris is burning down, boots, bangles, and bags. So you forever will have the title. So, I think I'm done. April, you know, Shantae, Vivacious unfortunately went home. Our predictions for next week, I think Jocelyn is gonna go home. Either Jocelyn or Laganja. Sorry. Well, no, I don't think it's gonna be Laganja. Because for some reason I think it's going to be like a dance challenge because it's musical theater. So there's going to be personality, it's going to be dancing, it's going to be singing. So Laganja gives you performance down. So she's not going to be at the bottom. Jocelyn and maybe Milk or Trinity. I don't know. Whatever. I'll see you girls. No, you'll see me next week. All right.